What is up, guys? Dr. Diablo, game number 3 of our fantasy draft New York Giants team. We're seeing the roster of the Carolina Panthers. They have players like AJ Green and Russell Wilson. Fortunately for us, Russell Wilson will be injured for this game. And we'll have to take on Tim Tebow. Like, how big of a deal can that be? They have Will Montgomery as their center. They have very bad right guard. Left tackle is so-so. William Hayes is left end. Right end, Chandler Jones, definitely very good right end. Terry Poe, the defensive tackle, definitely very good. Justin Durant, London Fletcher, a little bit older, but still a pretty good player. Jabari Greer, pretty good cornerback. Chris Clemens, Quinton McCown. Here's the highlight of the team, Justin Tucker. So we now know if we have to come into an experience where they have to kick a long field goal, it's going to be done. So we come out on 1st and 10, about 2 minutes into the game. RG3 connects up with Tavon Austin for 18-yard gain. Later on in that drive, Robert Griffin dropped back for another pass, trying to avoid the sack. Look at him. Boo! He's avoiding them like no problem. If he was running from the cops, he'd definitely be out of there. So yeah, unfortunately we had to settle for a 47-yard field goal with Nick Folk, and it is good. So we put the first points on the board, taking a 3-0 lead, and 3rd and 11. Later on the Carolina Panthers' first drive, they throw a pretty nice dot to Emmanuel Sanders, and they move downfield with nothing big in between to settle for a field goal of their own. So now it's tied 3-3. Robert Griffin dropped back for another pass on 3rd and 23, and we throw a lob to Chris Johnson. That's all we got to do with him, and he caught that for a 41-yard gain, and we roll out of the pocket. I saw the open hole, and we were gone. Like, we ain't waiting for no one. We out of there. So yeah, we got the first down, so we had 1 yard to go as we jumped way too early. That was a fail and get the touchdown. So yeah, Panthers did not do anything with the ball as we come on later on, very late into the second quarter. They had the ball moving upfield with that completion. RG3 running up the park, he jumps and fumbles the ball. Don't know why he jumped. Probably could have hung on to it if he didn't jump. So the Carolina Panthers are going to take the ball back with 47 seconds on 3rd and 9. Tim Tebow rolling out the pocket. He's going back to his old collegiate days and gets a big gain. Lance Briggs actually got injured in that play, and later on in that drive, he rolls out of the pocket for another huge gain. He's not playing around this drive, so 7 seconds left, clock ticking down. Are they going to be able to do anything with it? Not calling the timeout. They take the hike, and it's going to be a completion to Henderson, and we go into the second half. They got the ball in the second half. Tim Tebow running the option, and he pitches it. That best played pitch I've ever seen. He got tumbled up. That was a very good play on the Carolina Panthers' part. So they come out 3rd and 6 later on in that drive. Tim Tebow dropped back for a pass and threw an interception to Lance Briggs, who was right there. First interception of the game. So on 2nd and 10, RG3 dropped back for another pass. And, ooh, that was an amazing play. And don't do him like that. He rolls in for the touchdown. That was pretty amazing. So Tim Tebow run out of the pocket again. We should have been able to. We should have had like a QB watch thing where we had a linebacker always watching for the QB run, but we did not. So later on in that drive, they got completion to AJ Green, juking between 2 defenders, and he makes me like, holy crap! He had some juking legs under his feet. So later on in the third quarter, after that drive on 1st and 10, Tebow jumped back for another pass, and he's gonna throw a touchdown to Jermaine Grisham, I believe his name is. So later on the next drive, on 3rd and inches, start of 4th quarter, pretty much, Chris Johnson's gonna get a pretty big gain to the 2-yard line, and we actually get stopped. We got sacked big time as we threw an interception to Greer. I was rolling back and accidentally stepped out of bounds on like the 31-yard line, and we got sacked after that. And that put us in the predicament to be forced to throw a pass like that. So we threw an interception. Later on, they moved upfield with nothing good in between, and they throw the interception to tie the game up. Now it's 4th quarter, 1 minute and 50 seconds left. We do not want to go to halftime. We're going to throw it downfield to Chris Johnson, and Calvin Johnson, and he's going to catch that big time. We had to settle for the field goal. We're giving them the ball back with about a minute left on the clock. They need a field goal. Can Tim Tebow engineer one of his amazing comebacks and get the lead? Tim Tebow rolling out the pocket. He's going like his college days. He ain't going to pass it. He destroyed the man with those jukes. So yeah, we make them settle for a field goal with 30 seconds left. And we came up to predicament, do we run the clock out and go to overtime? And I did not feel safe going into overtime because if they get the ball back at the 60-yard line, they can kick a field goal and potentially win the game. So we're dropping back. We're going to move upfield. we threw pretty much the game-ending interception. Or do we? We stop them with 10 seconds left on the clock. They're going to kick the field goal, run out 3 seconds as the ball gets to the thing. No, 6 seconds left. And we're not going to catch the ball. If they kick the ball to us, we're not catching it. But they go for the squib kick. That's going to run out time. Get tackled. 4 seconds left. We did not go over the Hail Mary because that would put them in a pretty bad defense. We put all of our people on blocks except for Calvin Johnson. He has 2 people to beat. But the safety comes up. We're going to throw it downfield. RG3 to Calvin Johnson. Can he catch it? It does not look like it. But he caught it. That was an amazing play. Here is the replay. Look at this amazing catch by Calvin Johnson. I changed his number to 81. He deserves his old number back. So yeah, here's some of the passes. We got 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. One of the interceptions kind of like ended the interception. 118 yards for Chris Johnson. Still putting in some work, not really any big plays. Tim Tebow, 136 yards. That was pretty amazing. Receiving Calvin Johnson, 209 yards. He's definitely going to be breaking some sort of record this year. So Tavon Austin definitely improved from last week. Still not back to numbers. Luke Kuechly leading the tackles once again. After the first week, he only got 2 tackles. He's like, I ain't playing like that. Lance Briggs got interception. And there's just the rest of the stats. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Peace out.